Shalom. Welcome to the Galil. This is Tiberia, Israel. You're looking at the Kinneret, the Sea of Galilee behind me. My name is Baruch Ovadyah. We're in the middle of a war here. It's been wonderful since the 7th. We're fighting our enemies in Gaza. The Lebanese border is just north of us here. A couple days ago, my wife and I stood out here and there was a rocket came down and the Iron Dome knocked it out of the sky right there. And that's a city called Kasserine. On the other side, a big explosion happened. So it's going on right here and just a little north of us. Behind me is Syria and Jordan, and Lebanon is to the north. You can't see it from here. But I want to encourage you, there's a lie out there in the world that says that poor Hamas is David and Israel is Goliath. And I just want to encourage you that it's exactly the other way around. If you read the biblical account of David and Goliath, the story, by the way, that happened just south of us here, about an hour and a half away. David, the whole army behind Saul, they went up and Goliath stood up and introduced himself to everybody, and everybody just freaked. It says that Saul's army ran when they saw Goliath. He was a big guy. I'll leave it at that. David had the only one with the heart. This blows my mind. He ran up to him, looked at him, and confronted him with a sling and a little rock in a sling. He took it out of the local river. You can go to the river there today and pick a stone out of the same river. David turned to him and faced him. That's the key I want to bring before everyone. Israel is David. We will not run. God help us. We're going to fight. This thing is huge. It's much bigger than we are. But we saw how God, in his intervention through King David, brought down the enemy. And after that, of course, the rest of the story is that Saul's army went up and defeated them. And it is the same way today. We're in the same exact situation. Israel is David, beloved. Hamas is Goliath. And we're getting threatened. And I want to say this to my American and European friends. They've been called to international worldwide jihad. Be careful in your neighborhood. Be smart. Be wise. But the important thing in that message of David and Goliath, David did not run. Saul's army ran. In Israel, we've had many people, when this war broke out, they headed for Ben Gurion. They jumped over the Jordanian border and they flew out of here and got out of here as quick as they can. At the same time, we have planes full of Israeli young men and women, God bless them, thousands of them coming from the United States, from Europe, from Africa, South Africa, coming home to stand up like David. They're running into the face of Goliath. They're not running away from Goliath. So I say to you, my fellow Jews, and I also want to thank other people that are not Jewish, that have stood with us, that are helping us, that are standing with us. There's a solidarity. It's blowing us away. We've got division among the Jewish people. There's a joke. If you have two Jews, you have 3 or 4 opinions. That's the way we are. And we're divided to some degree right now, politically, etc. When this happened, bang, we all came together. And I want to encourage you, get rid of your differences. Shut up. If you're a Jew, we need you to stand with us right now with power and strength, as David did in the face of Goliath. You know the end of the story. It was God that intervened. Goliath fell down dead and they cut his head off. Interesting, our prime minister said he's going to do the same thing. Hamas will be no more when this is done. Time will tell. We will see. God bless you. For the Sea of Galilee. What a lovely evening. Shabbat just ended. Shalom.